for free. The game is an adventure game with a lot of puzzles. There are 6 chapters, and in each chapters we need to find some specific letters and notes. There's also a secret item in each chapter and some murals. On this walkthrough I will do a bit of a commentary to make things a lot easier. You start the game underwater. At the beginning just swim straight forward and eventually you will find yourself on a ship.
What was that? What are those voices? Where am I? I know this place. I've been here before. I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here. These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again. My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
So once you gain control of the character, look to the right and pick up the note. You don't need to read it, just pick it up with the cross button and then put it back with the circle button. Now go to the other side of the room and first interact with the book.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Now interact with the clothes.
I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking...
Next interact with the leather.
I received a mysterious package at my house.
Now interact with the box. To open the box, enter the code 506.
I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down. Alright, now it's open.
So first pick up the photo and turn it around to find the key.
Everhart,
To take
my
the key,
husband,
press the
my
circle
partner,
button.
and my dear old pal.
Now pick up the other 2 items and then leave the room through the door.
Sharp relic. I saw this island in one of my...
We're all
Okay,
set,
Nora.
madam.
From here on out...
So once the trophy unlocks, we can skip the next cutscene by pressing the option button, chapter select, chapter 1. So now go left and enter the cave. From now on you can move faster if you press the R2 button. Go all the way to the end of the cave and interact with the 3 wooden things.
Quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual. Those markings seem
So
to
now go
represent
back to the
sea.
beach.
I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
So once you're at the beach, take the first left. Just follow the path and eventually you will reach a gate. It's very important that you interact and inspect the same things like I do in the video, because they are all necessary to get 100% completion. So now inspect the right lever mechanism.
I've read the Polynesians don't need doors. Something's missing here.
Now turn around and take the first left. Interact with the green box.
This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it.
Now inspect the ladder, put it back and turn right.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
Now go left and immediately left again. Now remove the stone here and pick up the item.
Well, look what's hidden here.
Now go back to the gate. Interact with this mechanism again. Now interact with both levers.
Well,
Now go through the gate and follow the path.
it works. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
Now pick up this photo.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here. You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
Now follow the path in front of you.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
Now interact with the wooden thing to your left.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Turn around and follow the path in front of you.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Now interact with this wooden thing.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Turn right, follow the path. Now go left and interact with another wooden thing in the water.
This sort of pond
Now
is
turn
very
around
fishing.
and keep going
There's
straight.
Another symbol inside it. Oh my, this is so beautiful.
Now go up the stones in front of you.
Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeet.
Look down and interact with the barrel to get the trophy.
This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage, long before
Now
the
go
Harry's
down
expedition.
and interact with the wooden thing with the birds.
There are lorikeet feathers.
Now go
scattered
left
around the
and
thing.
open the gate.
I'll draw the symbol in my journal. A shortcut.
Now go through the gate. And now follow the right path.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
Now go left and interact with this strange device. This is basically the first puzzle. Now solve the puzzle to lower the bridge.
Reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier, but a Polynesian version. Well, I guess I hit the jackpot. That's my ticket across the river then.
So now we can save a few seconds by making a manual save, press the option button, save your game, and then go all the way back to the beach. Now inspect the boat traces to get the trophy and then load your previous save.
It's gone. And I had my luggage in it. All my things.
Now just in case you can check your completion, select chapter select and you should have 100%. Now simply cross the bridge, follow the path to get to the next chapter.
Steady now. How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
So chapter 2, go towards to the village.
Wow, what is this place?
Now interact with the statue in front of the house.
Harry's crew might have stayed here. A tiki. Like
Now
something
look
straight
up
out of
and
an adventure novel.
inspect the sign.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of
Now go
arms.
left,
Is
inspect
that
the wooden
an
statue.
octopus?
Now go up the stairs
Tikis
to your
are
right
some sort of
and
guardians.
open the box. Pick up the photo
Looks like
turn
some
it
of the
around
crew members didn't get along too
and
well.
now put it back.
Forbidden ritual? Looks like some of the crew members.
Now go to the third house and interact with the wooden statue.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
Now look up, inspect the sign.
It's broken. But
Now go up
might
the
as
stairs
well
and
draw
enter
what
this
I
house.
wrote in my journal.
Check the table and pick up the written letter.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
Now leave the house and immediately go left.
Damn it.
So first
Someone
inspect
in
the
expedition
gravestone.
died. I never thought
Now inspect the
this
wooden statue to
expedition
your
would
right.
cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. What a delicate
Now
piece of
enter the house
craftsmanship.
and inspect the gravestone from behind.
They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave.
Now leave this place
This
and
one
go
resembles a
uphill.
shark. I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first. Oh, I must have found
So enter the house here and solve the puzzle.
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Now interact with the wooden plate to your left.
It's been ripped
Now
out of
look
something
left
else.
and solve the puzzle.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable. A secret compartment.
Now enter the secret room. First pick up the piece of stone from the table.
What kind of stone is this?
And now look left, there is a secret photo on the ground. Interact with it and then leave the secret room.
The island is wearing a lot of tribal.
So now go back where we came from. Now go towards to this stone elevator. Look at the ground, interact with it.
How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
Now interact with the button in front of you.
Oh my!
So now enter the first tent to your right. Interact with the first ladder on the left.
That black ooze again.
Now to your right, interact with the photo in the middle.
Those spots look all too familiar.
Now you can leave the tent and climb down to the next area.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath.
So now turn around and before doing anything else make a manual save, because this will save us a few minutes later. You can overwrite the previous save. So once done, interact with the eye to your left.
Is somebody whispering? Hello? This eye.
Now interact with the eye to your right.
To me. Another eye.
And one more eye is on the left
I
side.
hear whispering.
So now turn right and go through the
I
opening.
better draw it just in case.
Now interact with both murals.
You're whispering it. It stopped. It depicts a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes? How old is this mural? It looks really
Now
ancient.
look down and interact with the first ladder.
You were close to something here, Harry.
Now go right, interact with the lever to lower the bridge. Cross the bridge and climb up the ladder.
This should save some time.
Now enter the house in front of you. Go left.
You put together quite
Now to your right
interesting
is a
thing.
telescope,
All
look
just
through it.
little old me. Jeepers, a
Now go
stranded
back
ship.
and check the table. Interact with the box. Press the button to open it.
Where did you
Press the
get
cross
this
button
strange
again to
device,
start the
Harry?
puzzle. To solve the puzzle, use the sliders on the left and on the right side. To make the circle bigger or smaller, press the buttons on the right side. In the bottom left you can basically see the solution. You only have to press +1 on the circle with the red dot to finish the puzzle.
Yes, I think I solved it.
Now pick up the lens and
I
use it
wonder
on
what I
the
might be able to
telescope.
see with this. It fits. What? What on earth? What is happening? My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
So now turn around, leave the house and go all the way down. Now go towards to the big stone and interact with the sign. Once you unlock the trophy, press the option button and load your previous save. So to finish the chapter you have to press the buttons on the ground in a specific order. Start with the big star at the opening and then simply follow the video.
Is somebody whispering? Hello? I can press these star-shaped tiles. Right, looks like I solved it. Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze. No. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint again. What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding. Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon? Wait a moment. No! Ah! I can breathe underwater. to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look. What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
So guys, welcome to chapter 3. Turn right and follow the beach.
That ship.
So after the boat, it's important that you go a bit left here.
What on
Look at the sea.
earth to it?
Now turn around and follow the beach. And go left again to this destroyed boat. This is very important for another
I've always
entry.
been afraid of storms, but
So now go right and enter the ship.
it seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination? My God.
Now look left, check the boxes, there is a recorder, interact with it. After that, turn around and climb up the ladder.
This place gives me the creeps.
Turn left and go straight.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. That voice. Is that...
Now enter the room to your left.
No.
And now interact with the strange device on the table. To finish this puzzle, use the sliders at the bottom. The goal here is to turn on all 3 lights on the right side. This is a bit try and error.
Sweet Jesus. Those screams. And what were those beasts that attacked them? I'd better write down those numbers.
So now turn around and leave this room. Turn right, go straight. Go straight again. Now you need to press the levers in a specific order. Start with the 3rd one, then the 2nd one, then number 4, and now the 1st one.
That is a doornail.
Once done, interact with the device to your left.
Exactly did I turn on?
Now go back. There's another device right in front of you. Interact with it and then climb down the ladder. Turn around, leave the ship. Slightly to your left there is another device, interact with it and then go towards to the tent.
Last, some light. That should make things easier. Looks like they took items from a stranded ship.
Interact with this device. Now turn left and check the boxes to find a can. This is a specific item and will reward you with a trophy.
There is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
Now turn right and go to the other side. Enter the tent and interact with the 1st and the 2nd photo.
My God, look at at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen? Those footprints definitely do not look human.
So now you can leave this place, go outside and take the first right. Turn right, go up the stairs, and at the end you will find another mural.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure.
Now go all the way back down. Turn right and enter the tent. First interact with the paper on the ground.
I've never seen
Now interact with the projector and press the right button a few times, and eventually you should end up with a comic figure. Now look at it to unlock another trophy. So next step is we need to interact with the calendar.
And inexplicable. Captain Hodgson told me that.
Now look left and interact with the first letter.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
Now go to the other side of the tent and interact with the box. Check the letter. Now look left and interact with the small piano.
What kind of doodad?
Now press the buttons in following order. Now go back with the circle button and you should unlock a trophy.
It's well tuned. I expected no.
So now it's very important that you interact with the piano again, and now press all the buttons from left to right. This is important for the entries and the 100% completion. So once you pressed all the buttons, go back, and now just in case press the option button, select chapter select, check the chapter, and it should be on 76%. So now turn around and go through the opening in front of you. Keep going straight. Now go right. Now enter the tent to your left.
Some kind of improvised workshop.
Interact with the first node on the left. Now turn around and go all the way up the hill. Go left, cross the bridge.
Structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either.
Now interact with the bottom to your right.
This feels ominous.
Now keep going straight. Go right here. And interact with this button. Now go left down the stairs. Interact with the bottom to your left. Now keep going down the stairs. Now interact with these signs and then go back upstairs. Now keep going straight. Now interact with the bottom to your left. Press it 2 times. Now interact with both bottoms slightly to your right. Now turn around and go down the stairs to your left. Interact with the bottom and go back upstairs. Now go straight and interact with the device to your left. Interact with it 2 times.
Holy my! What kind of magic is this?
Now follow this path. Interact with the bottom in front of you. Now open the box in front of you and pick up the ladder.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Now interact with the device to your right, just press through all 4 buttons.
I will find you, my love.
Let's see what the next one does.
Where Harry must have gone.
The next part is pretty straightforward, just follow the video and you will end up in the next chapter.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did. Whew, that was quite a hike.
So now we're in chapter 4, go up the hill and take the first right.
I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here. Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it. These
Now
structures are
interact with the
so
mural to your left.
That's really good. Are these figures singing like a
Now
choir?
simply follow the path. If everything done correctly, you should unlock now the trophy halfway there.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide.
Now
crashed
interact with the
towards
mural
us.
in front of you.
All but one.
And now press the button on top to your left. Now turn around, follow the path and take the first right up the stairs. Turn left, interact with the mural. Look down and press the button on the bottom. Now turn around, go straight. Now inspect the sign on the ground.
There's a symbol inside.
Now turn around and interact with the microphone in front of you. You need to interact with it a few times to get the trophy. In my case, I have really used it a few times. If the trophy did not unlock, turn to your right. Then interact with the recorder.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass? Please.
Now interact with the ladder.
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
Now go left and try to interact with the microphone again a few times.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass? Please, sir.
So finally I was able to get the trophy soundcheck. Sometimes it unlocks immediately and sometimes you have to use the microphone really a few times.
Another death? Listen to me. Frank lost.
So now keep going to the right. Interact with the mural to your left. Now press the button on the right side. Now look right and go to the next mural.
There are some sort of sound devices built around this.
Inspect the
amphitheater.
mural and press the button on top.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
So now go downstairs here. Now immediately right.
Now the wheel is moving.
So this puzzle is pretty simple. Just rotate the wheels one by one so the hole is at the bottom. Then pull the lever on the other side. Start from left to right.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine. That was easy.
So now interact with this device here. Follow the button combination to finish the puzzle.
Energy that goes through the turbine. That should give the turbine some energy.
Now go towards to the next two levers. Press lever number 2 and 1. Now turn around and go
Now
back.
everything should be powered.
Now stay right to check the grave for another entry.
Frank died.
And now simply go straight.
I'm really sorry about Frank.
There is another device in front of you. Interact with it.
Pieces from the beach Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Now look right, check the table, interact with this ladder.
They built loudspeakers on top.
Now turn right and interact with the photo. So now go outside,
Spirits are all-
go down here a bit. Now stop here, turn around and go back where we came from. And now climb up the ladder. Interact with the device.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on. Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
So before doing anything else, press the triangle button to open your journal. This will reward you with a trophy. And now simply follow the video.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up? My cane. No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again. The air is so dry. I need to find water. My bed. Another memory of my illness. I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind? Harry? Are you home?
So go upstairs.
I am definitely losing my mind. I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
Now go around here and check this picture for a trophy. Now turn around and interact with the music box in the chair.
What a sweet melody. What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but
It wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
So we're back here. Now go back to the microphone. Interact with the device in front of you. And now interact with the microphone again.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
Now go through the opening, follow the path, and be sure that you inspect all the murals along the way.
This feels like hallowed ground. Are they bathing him in black ooze? His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape.
Now check the wooden box in front of you, interact with the ladder.
She sounds worried.
Now turn left and interact with the button.
Where is this taking me? Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
So go towards to the wooden box in front of you and interact with the ladder.
It's amazing.
Now interact with the numbers to your left.
A complex pattern.
Now inspect the broken bottle on the ground.
Broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze.
Now interact with the signs on the right.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better
Now
write it
look
down.
left and go towards to the wooden box. Interact with the ladder.
I've seen it.
Next step, interact with all the murals. Now go towards to the tent and interact with this ladder here.
Well, this one was easy, I think.
Now go to the next wooden box to find another ladder, interact with it.
God.
Now check the table and interact with all 4 ladders.
I'm starting to... This one was... Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you...
Now check the bed, interact with the ladder.
My dear old pal. Nora. I wish I could write something else. But a long time ago, I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papeete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island?
Now look left
I
and go
have to
towards
find
to the first button. So press this button twice. Now go to the next one. Press this button twice. Go to the next one. Press this button once and then go through the gate. So to solve the next puzzle you need to press the buttons in a specific order. This must be done real quick, so to make this a lot easier I will add some text here.
I screwed up. This technology never ceases to amaze. Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand. Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do.
So the next section of the game is pretty straightforward, so simply follow the video.
Hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too. I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit. Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple. I'm back to being me. It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
So guys, I'm back. This puzzle requires a bit of timing. The goal here is to bring the fluid on the right and on the left side in the middle at the same time. So start with the right button, and once the fluid is on the halfway, press the left button. If done correctly, this will open, just swim through it. The next part is also pretty straightforward, so just follow the video.
The island is pierced by underground currents. That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
So guys, now go left and enter the stone tent in front of you. Check the ground and interact with the fluid. Now turn around and interact with the bottom in front of you. Now turn left and go straight.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler.
Interact with the two murals on the right side.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this
Now
mural.
look left, go
Some
down
hands
here.
look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Now go towards to the pillar and inspect all the symbols. Check the yellow hands.
Some hand marks made with
Now go to the other side, inspect the red hands.
I better draw them just in case.
On the opposite side there are some green hands. Now look left to the second pillar and inspect the green traces. Now look up at the first pillar and inspect the purple signs. So once you have inspected all these signs, go back up. Now go immediately right and follow the path.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life.
So go into this stone tent here and interact with the fluid. After that, leave the tent and interact with the button.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Now go down. Enter the stone tent and interact with the fluid. Now leave the tent and interact with the button to your right.
Is that black blood?
Now keep going down.
Black ooze?
Now go right and enter the second stone tent to your right. Same game again, interact with the fluid and the button.
Heavens. slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole...
Now leave the tent and go right. And now right again. Enter the stone tent in front of you. Interact with the fluid. Now turn around, leave the tent and interact with the button in front of you.
What an animal. Is that what I am now?
So now go all the way back down to the pillars. Now interact with the button in front of you.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water
And
level.
now simply go towards to the next button. So now swim down and be sure that you inspect the red grass on the ground. From here turn around and there should be a golden s'more statue. Interact with it to get a trophy.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me. Isn't this the tiara from... wait, I can't remember.
Now turn left, there is a mural in front of you. Interact with it.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods.
Now slightly to the right there is another mural.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods. Different types of creatures of the same
Now look
species
right,
lived
now swim straight and enter the stone tent in front of you. Interact with the fluid. Now leave the tent and enter the tent to your left.
the sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
Same again, interact with the fluid and then leave the tent. Swim up here and eventually you should reach another button.
So these creatures are immortal?
First press the button on the bottom. And now try to bring the fluid at the same time to the middle. Start with the right button and then press the left button. So now behind you, when you swim up, there is another button. If you press it, it will open a door. This one is time limited, so if you press it, you need to be fast. So press the button and then swim through the gates in front of you. But there is still one gate, you need to interact with it. So first, swim through this one. Now swim through the second one and you will get stopped at the third one. To change the direction for this one, you need to interact with the button. You should already know how it works. So once done, swim all the way back to the button, press the button and swim through all the gates. So the next 10 minutes are basically pretty straightforward, so there will be no commentary, just follow the video.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness. Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel. These creatures lived like slaves, all their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner? Now I can enter this tunnel. This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me. was quite a ride, but it's over now.
So after the dark water ride, interact with the mural to your left,
That ladder.
then go up the stairs to your left and interact with a second mural.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary. Seems to show
Now go
two
down
ways
and
to
go to the opposite side.
One means transformation, and the other means death.
Climb up the ladder. Now go towards to the small camp.
What is this?
Now go left and interact with the first node on the left side.
Did I almost forget about Harry?
Now interact with the map.
You followed the river from the temple summit.
Now check the bench to your right and interact with the ladder. Now go back and climb down the ladder.
So the guide.
Turn around, go down the stairs and then right. Now interact with the button in front of you. To solve this puzzle you need to bring the fluid into the center at the same time, but this time there are 4 buttons. To make it a bit easier I will add a bit of a text. Start with the bottom on top and press the second button as soon as the fluid hits the red dot, and so on.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
So if you solve the puzzle, enter the boat.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood, and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years? There it is.
So now leave the boat and cross the bridge.
So is this where you went, Harry? Or is this your last stop?
First go left towards to the tent.
Another camp.
Interact with the note on the right side.
More than a few things scattered.
Now turn right and go straight. Now look down and interact with the syringe.
My God, this syringe has traces of blood.
Now go towards to the tent in front of you. Open the box and pick up the photo. Turn it around, then go back and go up the stairs to your right.
Photograph.
Now interact with the stone device to your right.
Let's give it a try.
Ouch! Oh, ah! What was that?
Now go back to the place where you inspect the syringe.
Those are my spots. They've moved.
So now interact with the stone device in front of you.
Oh, I really hope this works.
Now go towards to the stairs. Inspect the blood on the ground
Trail of
and the
blood.
weapon to your right.
Someone was hurt. Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Now look right and go around the stairs to find another mural.
This mural seems to
Now
describe
back to the stairs, up the stairs and through the opening.
A dagger. If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his...
So now press the button on the left side and then press the button on the right side. Now go down the stairs and inspect the yellow stone on the ground.
It's a pentagon-shaped
Now
symbol
check
with
all
gems in
4
the center.
doors and inspect the star
What is it
signs.
used for? Constellations and stars. These people's constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. I wonder what this means. shining constellation. I better draw it. Where is this door
Now look
leading
left
me?
and go up the stairs in front of you and inspect the mural.
They carried
Now
these
go
people here
downstairs.
to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
So now go towards to this big round stone with the buttons on it. Interact with this one
Circular
and now
stones
press the
with
button number
strange
4. I
colored
always
symbols.
count from left to right.
These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have.
So now go back, go left, pass this one and interact with this one. Press the button number 4 and this should open the first door. Now go through the door. Inspect the mural to your right and then go up the stairs.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual. What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Interact with the stone device and then go all the way back.
It only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts. When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Now interact with these buttons, press button number 5. Go back and to the next one to the right. Now press button number 4. Now go back and left. Interact with this one and press button number 5. Go through the door. Inspect the mural and then go upstairs.
They were submerged in black ichor. Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind
Interact
is
with the
more
stone device
focused
and
than
then go all the way back.
Come on. One more time.
Now interact with this one and press button number 4. Now go left to the next one. Press button number 5. Go left to the next one. Press button number 5 and then go through the door. Go right here and inspect the mural.
I think I
Now
can
turn around
feel
and
the
go
agony
downstairs
displayed.
towards to the buttons.
Their suffering and the effects of their transformation. It's black and white figures.
So first press all 3 buttons from left to right. Now go back to the first button, press it and then press the round golden button. Now follow the path to get to the next buttons.
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
So now press all 3 buttons from right to left. Now press 2 times the first button on the right. And now press the golden one. Now go all the way back to the first buttons. Now interact with the middle button and then with the golden one. Now follow the new path and eventually you will reach a new stone device. Interact with the stone device and then go back to the first buttons.
Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again.
Now press the first button on the left and then the golden one. Now follow the new path to find a special photo.
That's the creature I saw in my dreams. He's holding a...
So once you unlock the trophy, go all the way back to the big room. So interact with the buttons here. Now press the second button. Now go left to the next one and press button number 4. Now go left to the next one and press button number 2. Now left to the next one, press button number 4.
All the doors are open.
Now go through the door.
Constellation I need to open the throne room.
Turn left here and inspect the mural.
I can feel the torment.
Now turn around and
Thousands of
interact
slaves
with
who
the button
perished.
in front of you. Now swim straight and interact with the button. Now interact with the stone device and then go all the way back to the big room.
Oh, come on. One more time. Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
So interact with these buttons, press button number 1. Now go right to the next one. Press button number 3, then go to the right to the next one. And now press button number 5 2 times.
What was that? A vision to another world? Or a vision of the future?
So once you unlock the trophy, look up again and inspect the stars.
Line forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Now interact with the buttons in front of you. Press button number 3 and then go left to the next one. Press button number 4. Now go left to the next one. Press button number 5. Left to the next one. And now press button number 1. So now go through the opening.
It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Now check the ground and inspect the ladders.
There's something written in the floor.
Now look up and inspect the strange fluid.
Haven't I heard that? What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
Now go left, down the stairs. And now left again. Next part is pretty straightforward, just go straight.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box. Harry, is that you? No, 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 no! Tell me it isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why did you do it?
my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
So now go through the door in front of you.
What really happened?
This section of the game is also very straightforward. There's only one way, so simply follow the video.
Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Now look left and accept your fate.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody.
I don't believe
So
I've
this is
ever
the last
heard
part
more
of the
than he
game,
knows.
pretty straightforward, but there's one more trophy we can get, so first follow the path here.
For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick.
So right here there is an invisible path to your left. So go left here and eventually you will reach a key, interact with the key to unlock a trophy.
Where I was from here. This key just appeared.
Now go back to the main path and follow it. After a few cutscenes and a small underwater section, the game is over. You will unlock the last trophy and the platinum after the credits. So guys, this was my walkthrough for Call of the Sea. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next
So
one.
far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Ichor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry. Efungblui awachnachol.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you. For the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old